Hello, hello, hello. Anybody in the house? How is everybody keeping? Hope you're all good. Have a chat for the evening. See somebody's in here. Hello, whoever you are. Jill Monroe. Welcome in, Jill Monroe, sorry. Tom's daughter. How are you keeping, Tom's? Maureen McCarthy's here. Hi, Maureen. Susan. Hi, Susan. Susan Dawson. John is in. How are you doing, guys? Lauren Farrell is here. Hi, Lauren. Might wait and see how many more comes in, maybe. Serenity Sue's in the house. Serenity Sue's not beside me this evening, guys, but she'll be on the chat. So I hope you're all keeping well. I hope you enjoyed the video, the mausoleum in the forest. Hi, Toms. So it was an interesting video. So Terry Owings. Hi, Terry Owings. Dorothy Fisher's in the house. Where's Sue? Sue is in the building, but she's not here. I think she might be busy or something like that. So she said she'd be in the chat as much as she can. Nana D. Hi, Nana D. Thanks very much. Birthday today. Another year older, guys. Falco. Hi, Falco. So another year older, guys. Raoul. I hope I said that right. Raoul. Colon. Penny is here. Hi, Penny. So another year older, guys. 43 years old today. Still young in some people's eyes, but still feel young. That's the main thing, isn't it? Thanks, Susan Dawson. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. Oh, your sister's birthday is today, Penny. Is it? Happy birthday to your sister. She's hiding. Happy birthday to my favorite Irish person. She's hiding. Happy birthday. She's hiding, yeah. Maureen is right. Dorothy Fisher, did you do anything nice for your birthday? Um, didn't do anything spectacular, really. Dorothy, I just kind of just chilled out today. Went for a nice walk. The sun was shining. Went for a walk in the countryside. Um, Went out and got something to eat there earlier on, both of us and stuff like that. And just nothing spectacular because I don't drink or Sue doesn't drink, so it wouldn't be something we would have done really. Went out, kind of partied or whatever, but it was a good day all the same. So it's another year, and thank God, it's another year I got in my life. That's the way I look at it. Did no one get you a cake, Dorothy? I didn't have a cake, Dorothy, no, because I'm not really much of a sweet, into sweets or stuff like that, really. And, I didn't have a cake, but I had a nice spice box. I love spice boxes, chicken and stuff. Chicken, chips, spice, onion, everything like that, peppers. So that was really nice. So I think Falco, hi Falco. Falco was asking me, I think the last time, Falco, you were asking me in the chat when I'm live, if I can remember, something about looking inside mausoleums or crypts and stuff like that. And I think I replied back to you, thanks, Marie Green. Hi, how you doing? So do you not have to drink to have fun? No, I don't have to have drink. I don't drink to have fun. I'm as mad as a brush. I can have fun without drink. Nothing like a spice box after a session. Yeah, I'd say that. I often had one myself when I used to drink, or a curry chip. You'd be sweating buckets after that. So I think Falco was asking me the last time that about looking into mausoleums and stuff like that. About maybe is it disrespectful, or he said I was respectful on what I do on my videos, but basically what he was kind of saying is and I think I explained to him that I don't disrespect places when I go to them, like crypts, mausoleums, or graves, or anything like that. And if I look into a mausoleum and I have the torch and there's something in the mausoleum that we can see, because there's a lot of people that's on my channel and Sue's channel that wants us to look into these places. So I was just kind of saying, it's no problem really to do it. We don't disrespect. The only way I think about disrespecting a place if you're going into it is if you break a door of a mausoleum or a crypt, or you force the lock open, or you do something like that, or you do it the wrong way, then that's wrong. But you but other than that, no, we don't. We just go to these. Like I was explaining to Falco about, there's people that go to a Highgate cemetery in London, and they pay money to go inside, because it's basically a cemetery, but it's kind of like a museum as well, because it's full of history and full of famous people. And people pay money to go in to see the catacombs, and they go walk in to see the catacombs, and you know Sue's phone died. She said she'd be back. So the catacombs are kind of, people go in. I've seen it on YouTube. The video, the coffins are sitting in shelves, and people go in and do a video and take photographs and all that kind of stuff. So, hi Dyson, Sonia, Kensler, um, Sonia Kensler was calling me an old man earlier. I was very, very upset over that. I'm only joking, Sonia. So Susan Dawson is there. Anyway, I said Susan was here. So that's what the catacombs are for. Now, hopefully, guys, and it's looking kind of good. We're hoping to do a bit of traveling, not far, but someplace where we're going to do some videos. We won't say where we're going yet, but it's going to be a good one. Roma, you're welcome. There are chicks tenders in them too, like a mixture or appetizers. Kim Sellers, now you're just a young whippersnapper. A whippersnapper. I've never heard of that, Kim, but thanks. Pinned on Places, hi, great to be able to join your live. A very happy birthday. Thank you, Pinned on Places. I loved your video today, your premiere of the castle. I can't think of the name, forgive me. But it was a nice castle. And if you come to Ireland sometime, I'll show you around Johnstown Castle. You'll love it. Google Johnstown Castle. Nana D. Welcome, Nana D. So, any news, guys? What's happening in the YouTube world? A whippersnapper. I'm 43 years old. 43 years old now, guys. So I'm getting on. But as long as we can still get out there and make the videos, then I'll be all right. I won't give up until I'm not able to anymore. You have to keep going, isn't that right, guys? I'm only 43. Hi, Kathleen Lynch. Kim, who's your Irish relatives? Or what county are they from in Ireland? What part of Ireland? Sue said we have a Tintern Abbey here It's the smaller sister of the one in Wales. There is one in Wales. I think I was talking to you earlier on about Pindon Place. I was talking about Pembroke Castle. I've seen it on YouTube. It's a lovely castle. And it's not far from us. It's only a boat ride across from Rosslare Harbour to Pembroke, straight to Pembroke. So it's someplace we'd like to go there as well. Now, I'm not sure, maybe you might know, pinned on places you might know. Is there any cemeteries or graveyards in Pembroke? And are they worth having a look? Because if there was, we could go over and do something there as well. Grandmother was McCaffrey. I don't have all the family history. The only name I know, Kim, is Nell McCaffrey. I think it's, excuse me, guys, Nell McCaffrey. Wasn't she an actress or something like that, or a famous person, Nell McCaffrey? Or was it McCafferty? McCaffrey, I think it was. Pembroke, hopefully going to go there. And were you ever there before, Pindon Places in Pembroke? Because I'm not sure what's in it, or I know there's a castle there, but I'm not sure is there a cemetery. Cemeteries and graveyards, mausoleums, crypts is up our street. That's more our stuff. Where I do like castles as well. I do like going to see castles and that, but I put up, if I done a video of a castle on my channel, I don't know how many views I get for it, because that's just the way it is. Everybody likes different things, but my channel is basically more about cemeteries and history and stuff documenting and that. Grandmother was Nellie. Nana D, Marie Green. So I hope you enjoyed the video that I did of the mausoleum in the woods. It was something that I saw online and I said I have to go and have a look at it. And check it out. And it was in the middle of nowhere, so it was hard enough to find, but eventually we did find it. But we couldn't get inside because there's construction work going on it. And because when I looked online, the mausoleum looked like the picture, like I showed you, it was overgrown with bushes and everything. So I thought, oh, this is perfect. There's nobody going to be around there. We'd be able to get down and have a look. But when I got there, that's what it looked like. They were doing it up. Yeah, Sonia, I tried to give as much information as we can. We put in whatever we can find, really. And sometimes you search stuff of a location you do or a graveyard and you can't find nothing on it, so we haven't unfortunately. I assume there would be cemeteries close by, though. We'll investigate for you. Loving your content, by the way, really interesting. Thanks very much. Show some love for Irish Eyes. Smash the thumbs up. Yeah, smash the thumbs up button, guys. And if you haven't, I have a premiere coming up. But Serenity Sue has a premiere coming up tonight, so don't forget to watch that. 10:30. She has a premiere up tonight, and she found a really, really interesting old graveyard and a lot of extras coming in there with that as well. Surprises for you guys, so I wouldn't miss that if I were you. Serenity Sue's 10:30 p.m. My premiere is I think it's 11 p.m. I might have to double check. 11 p.m. tomorrow night. The Kinnity. It's in Kinnity, the Bernard Vault. It's a pyramid. It's a pyramid-shaped vault. So that's another good one I have coming up at 11 p.m. tomorrow night. So if you're around, check it out. Worth watching as well. And hit the thumbs up on the guys. And the video of the premiere I have for tomorrow night? If you can, hit the thumbs up on the pyramid one. Hit the thumbs up on Sue's as well. Hers is up tonight at 10:30. And I'll be over there as well. And we'll be chatting on that. Have you been to the Rock of Cashel? My batteries died really fast there. It was fair spooky. We haven't been to the Rocket Castle, Roma, but we've passed near there, going to different locations. So we're hopefully trying to go there someday. Now, maybe whether Sue will do it or not, I don't know, because I just felt like maybe my viewers, I don't know, would you be into me doing a video on the Rocket Castle, or the both of us doing one together, or what? We could see if we're up that direction. I think Roma was on about there earlier, Leap Castle. We actually passed Leap Castle when we were in the Midlands there not too long ago last week. And we seen the sign for it. Now it said it was closed, so we didn't know whether to go in and have a look and see what was happening or what. But it is the most haunted castle, I believe, isn't it, in Ireland, Leap Castle? And there's a lot of paranormal investigators and YouTube people have gone in there as well to do some investigating there. I do the thumbs up thing before I come into the chat the way, don't forget. Thanks, Maureen McCarthy. I'm just trying to keep an eye on the chat here, guys. Lots of old graves. I would be interested in just Sonia. So yes, do the Rocket Castle. I've been there. It's great. Kathleen Lynch. What part of Ireland are you from? Are you from Ireland, Kathleen Lynch? Well, Kathleen Lynch is an Irish name, really, isn't it? What part of Ireland are you from, Kathleen? I think someone else told me today on the comments they were from Ireland as well. Kathy Cousins. Hi, Kathy, if I missed you, sorry. Chubba Wubba. Happy birthday. Good day, everyone. What is the crack? The crack was 90, Chubba, in the Isle of Man. Do you research a site, Falco says, before you go to it, or do you turn up at a site and just see what you can find that might be of interest? Well, basically, a lot of times we will Google, like abandoned churches or abandoned cemeteries, or history, or we might get information from somebody like Linda Ball or whoever's unsubscribed to us. They give us an idea of an area to go to that is a good story maybe, and we try and go there. But a lot of times, like the way it works is really, we could be doing a video in a graveyard, in an abandoned church or graveyard, or in a cemetery, and then we'll drive a couple of miles up the road and we'll see someplace else, just randomly see someplace, and you could just walk in there and you could be surprised. And that's the way it is. You just come across stuff full of history. Like, you come into a graveyard and you find out. I've done videos on graveyards where I've come across headstones and it says artist on it. And, didn't really think of Googling it or nothing like that. Edited the video, put it up. Somebody will come on then in the chat and they'll say to me, did you know that person that was interred there with that headstone, the artist guy, he was very well known. Now, I wouldn't have known that person, but somebody else would tell me. So it's good that other people actually tell me as well about places, that I wouldn't know about. Hi, Marie Graveyard. Sue's video tonight, guys. Yeah, it's going to be a good one. It is going to be a good one. It's a very, very good one. She found a crypt, and believe me, it's worth looking at this crypt. She's found some cool headstones and a lot of history as well connected there. But as you were saying there, your channel is really cool. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Marie. I swear I lived in a smaller place than that huge crypt when I was in college. But speaking about how do you find places and how do you Google, or how do you come across these places or people that you don't know? Sue done a video there. Hi, Matlock. I'm so out of touch, didn't even hear it was Friday. Yeah, it's Friday the 13th. What a day to have your birthday, guys, huh? Friday the 13th. Nothing bad has happened to me yet, so I'm lucky. Day is going good, Marie. Thanks. Sue, here's an example about coming across stuff. Sue, Serenity Sue, we went to County Carlow one day. She walked around this cemetery She vlogged the headstones in the graveyard. I think it was a couple of weeks later, she got an email, I think, or something from this guy from the area. And the guy turned around and he says, "Hi, Sue." He said, "Do you know that graveyard where you done your video the last time you were in?" And she said, "Yeah." And he said, "Did you don't know?" He said, "Who's buried there, do you?" And she said, "Well, I didn't really kind of look back at it really and, go into much detail looking into it." But he said, Jim Hutton is interred in that graveyard. Now, I don't know if any of you have heard of Jim Hutton. He was Freddie Mercury's longtime partner from Queen, Freddie Mercury. And so we couldn't believe it. Freddie Mercury's partner is interred in a cemetery, a small cemetery in County Carlow, in such a small county. But we had to go back. She went back to investigate, and she actually done the video of Jim Hutton's grave, and that's on her channel, Serenity Sue's, as well. Jim Hutton, Freddie Mercury's partner, which was amazing, and she got a good lot of views on that, which is deserved, because Jim Hutton was, I think, 7 years were together. They lived in London, and if I ever get to London, I'm going to vlog Freddie Mercury's house as well, where he lived, and go live maybe near his home and show you as well. So Freddie Mercury's partner for 7 years, Jim Hutton, is interred in County Carlow, imagine. And when Freddie died, he left it in his will. I think he left him £150,000 or something back in the late 80s. And I think Freddie Mercury bought him a plot of land to build a home as well in County Carlow. So when he died, he made sure he was looked after. So what an interesting story about Jim Hutton and Freddie Mercury there. Marie Green, did you visit your mammy today, Irish Eyes? Is it your mommy's birthday today? No, Marie, my mother lives in the west of Ireland. I'm living in the southeast, which is about 3 hours away from each other. But I was down there last week, and we done a couple of videos in the area while we were there as well. So did get to go home and see my mother. Yeah, it was her birthday on the 10th of May, and mine is 3 days later on the 13th of May. So we kind of had a get together and just, got her something nice for her birthday, and from both of us, me and Sue, and had a nice time and done a couple of videos while we were there as well. My only regret of that video is the day it was horrible after driving so far and I hadn't, the wind mic. But I wouldn't worry about that, Serenity Sue, because just all you have to do is look at the views that you got in that video. You got amazing views. And, you're going to have people, trolls. She got a lot of trolls on that video about Jim Hutton. And I'm not going to get into all that crack about sexuality and everything else, because as far as I'm concerned, Jim Hutton and Freddie Mercury were in love. And that's the way life goes, guys. You have to accept stuff like that. But you're going to get people that's going to come on and say, "Oh, Freddie Mercury this, Freddie Mercury that," and you just ignore people like that. You go to somebody's grave to remember the person, but you have all these a-holes who come on a video and just say, "Oh, blah blah blah, Freddie Mercury, Jim Hutton, blah blah blah, they're this and they're that, and they're bad mouthing people's sexuality and everything else." And these are people that don't actually have a brain, if you ask me, because they don't realize, why we go to these graves. She went to that grave to remember him, because I don't know how many people know Jim Hutton or ever heard of Jim Hutton. But he was part of Freddie Mercury's life, and he was in his life for 7 years and travelled around on tours with him and done everything. And I thought it was amazing that he was buried there and to go and see his grave, because I like doing famous graves. I haven't done many. I've done a few famous graves myself. Edward Mulhare, Dolores O'Riordan from the Cranberries and stuff I done as well. Sue done that. So I'm hoping if I can fit in sometimes the famous graves, now for me, I find they don't get enough of views, the famous graves I do. Maybe it's the person I don't know that I'm doing, but it clicks and sometimes it doesn't click. Hi, Root Tester. Marilyn Pizzy Ferry. Sorry if I said that wrong. Irish Eyes, I agree. Who cares if someone likes to play pin the tail on the donkey? Oops, am I not so PC after all? Trubba wubba. That doesn't bother me at all, about these things that you have the LGBT, I think you call it, um, at the moment. And times have changed dramatically when it comes to stuff like that. You know, we're all, as I always say, we're all human beings, and that's the way life goes. And you know, you go to visit somebody's grave, you don't judge anybody that does that. Anyway, it's just sad to think that somebody would come on a comment and actually say something vile on a message or on a comment about a man that's actually dead and gone. Is beyond me, that they don't have any respect for what they do. Like, Mary Rayner is here as well. Aisha, hi Aisha. Sorry if I missed you. Am I missing anybody else, guys? If I am, please say hello again. If I'm missing anybody. So, that's the way life goes, and you do a video, you do a video. Sometimes I go to places and I do a video, but I do think before I do the video, how's this going to fare out? What's the comments going to be like about the video? What are they going to say? I used to be like that. Now I don't care really, because you're going to a graveyard to do a grave of somebody, whether they're well known or not known, it doesn't make a difference. They're still human beings, and, um, we don't want people to come to our graves when we're dead and talk about us like that. Hopefully, in years to come, when we're dead and gone, that people won't be on a laptop or on a computer and trolling us. That's the way you look at it. If they ever come across our grave, somebody could. Life is so strange. When our time comes in life, who knows who's going to come across my grave, your grave, anybody, and vlog us and say, "Oh, who was that guy?" or "Who was she?" or, and that's the way it goes. It's just strange to think about, like, really. Hi Ruth, doing well, thanks. Hope you're keeping well yourself. Uh, I won't have a grave, Kim says. Yeah, everybody's different, aren't they, Kim? I suppose it's up to yourself, really, what you want to do. For me, definitely not being cremated, that's for sure. I'm definitely not getting cremated. Um, Cremation for me is not just the thoughts of going inside an oven for me, uh, with flames everywhere. No thanks. I don't think that's for me. I don't know about you guys, but I'd like to have, for my funeral, I'd like to have, I'd have a nice headstone and a photograph on it of me, um, and a nice song played at my funeral. And the strange thing is, there's often times I heard songs on the radio and I think, oh, whether that's weird or not, I don't know, but I think maybe you're different. But I always think, wow, that would make that's a lovely song for a funeral. Like, if everybody wants a certain song played at their funeral and stuff. You take life day by day, Marie. That's right. Yeah, every day you wake up alive is a blessing, isn't it? That you wake up at all, and the sun is shining in the window, and that you can get up and have your health, and you're alive. So that means an awful lot. I've been a paramedic for 21 years. Just would rather be scattered in a lovely place. Yeah, there's people that want their ashes kept at home. There's people that want their ashes spread in the sea. Cremation is the only way. Trouble Bubba, have you thought of planning and taking care of your own funeral? It is so much nice but questions left as to your wishes and so much less stress on family. I haven't really thought about it, Trouble, to be honest with you. Bagpipes, Dyson, that sounds good, the bagpipes. I suppose I definitely have to have something like an Irish team, something Irish, being born here and living here all my life and stuff like that. I definitely have to have something with your Marilyn Monroe week on Irish Eyes, your photos, sorry, just Marilyn Monroe week. Can you imagine me with a lovely week on me and on my headstone, Marilyn Monroe? They'd all be coming to vlog, wouldn't they? They'd be thinking Marilyn Monroe is buried there. Uh, your accent is different than Sue's. Are you guys from different areas, states? Janie, I'm from the west of Ireland originally, County Galway. That's where I'm from. The west, and the west is the best. Don't forget that. And Sue is from the south, so I'm living in Wexford at the moment now. I'm living in the southeast, but I'm originally from the west of Ireland in Galway. So maybe that's why my accent. I never lost my accent. And everywhere I go, people always tell me straight away, "Oh, you're from Galway, know your accent." But sometimes I don't like listening to myself. He was born in Ireland, raised in the US. Who was that, Chubba Bubba? Did I miss something? You have a West accent, like Kerry or somewhere. No, not Kerry. No, Galway. Galway. That's where I'm from, Galway, the west of Ireland. And I want to go to the Aran Islands. Actually, even though I'm from Galway, I've never been to the Aran Islands, and it's something I'd like to do. You can get a boat out there to the Aran Islands, and it's supposed to be lovely out there as well. There's three different islands. There's Inishmore is the biggest island, and Inishman, and I can't think of the other one. But it's a beautiful part of the world as well. Aran Islands, some beautiful places. Just green fields, stone walls, but there's a hotel there. There's history there as well, you know. No, I'm not sure if there's any cemetery or any graveyards on the Aran Islands. I'll have to look that up because if there is, I'm sure they're small. So that's what I'd like to have for my funeral is a headstone with maybe a photograph on it, something nice written on it, like don't forget to subscribe to his channel or something like that, even though it won't be any good because I won't be around, but just subscribe anyway. What else? And a bit of music as well. I'd probably have that song Freddie Mercury does. I think I put it up before. I love that song, Freddie Mercury's Queens. These were the days of our lives. That song, I love that song. And I also love Phil Collins, Another Day in Paradise. I love that song as well. I love the headstones with the pictures. Yeah, I love them as well. I'm hoping to get to a cemetery in Wicklow. Maybe, hopefully, try and go tomorrow. I'm not sure what way we're fixed, but there's some amazing headstones in there with photographs on them. So I'm hoping to do a bit of a vlog there as well, and add that one in as well. And if you haven't, guys, hit the thumbs up, smash the thumbs up. I'm just trying to go back here, guys, because I don't want to be missing anything. Sue is getting better. Sue is getting a bit better. She had a chest infection and a sore throat, but she's feeling a bit better now. So I want to be buried, says John, with my Elvis concert scarf around my neck. Wow, John, have you an original Elvis concert scarf? That's from the 70s, isn't it? Early 70s, the scarf thing. I can't, maybe it happened, did it? I want my ashes scattered on Galway Bay. If I post them to you, Irish, I will indeed, Kathleen. I'll do that for you. You send me your ashes. Well, you won't be able to send them, but get somebody to send me your ashes, and I'll put them in Galway Bay for you. But I don't know, do you have to get permission to do that, or your family and stuff? 1975, John, yeah. I'm a big Elvis fan myself. I love all his movies and his music and everything like that. I've actually met John years ago in the O2 in Dublin. Elvis concert was on, and I went to see all his original band members. Elvis in concert in the O2 in Dublin. Ronnie Tutt and all those guys. I met them all and shook hands with them and said hello to them on the stage and everything. That was the biggest highlight for me, was to meet the original band members from Elvis Presley's concerts. So that was amazing to meet Elvis Presley's band members. And they're all getting on a lot now, and I don't know who's alive or who's dead belong to them now at the moment, but Red West and all those guys are dead. They all died. All these the Memphis Mafia gang. The Graceful Ghost rag is lovely by William Boscombe. It's what I want for my funeral. The Graceful Ghost, never heard of it, Marilyn. I'll have a listen to that. Or a poem, is it? Came My family got together and we sang it at every family wedding. Hi, Carol McCurry. Welcome into the chat from Australia. Good day, mate. I think it's this time of the year, Carol, now we'll be putting a shrimp on the barbie, as they say in Australia, isn't it? A shrimp on the barbie. That would have been great to see. Yeah, John, it was brilliant. And there wasn't that many. Now, there was a few people, not as much as I expected it would be, because I thought it might be packed, but, you know, it is, I suppose, a large screen on stage, and Elvis, all these old songs is playing, and the band are playing along to the beat of the music at the same time. Roman's laughing at me with the shrimp and the Barbie thing. I forgot to put your name, Sue. Get well soon, Vivian says. Thanks, Vivian. Marie Green. Wow, I thought you was going to say Elvis. Then was you like a giddy fan, Irish eyes. Yeah, Marie, I like Elvis Presley. 43. So I like Elvis Presley since I was 13 years of age. Imagine that, believe it or not. So I'm 30 years an Elvis Presley fan. And I'm not ashamed to say it either. Elvis Presley was a very talented man who had it all. He had the looks, the talent, the whole shebang. And he left us too early in life, because I'm sure there was a lot more he had to give. Thanks, Vivian, says Serenity Sue. Find it on YouTube, Vito, Graceful Ghost, written Fox, the composer's father's funeral. I've heard of the funeral marcher, right? That song. I've heard of that. Elvis was the man. He was Chubba Bubba. And he was a very generous man as well, you know, because I've seen a lot of his films and a lot of his documentaries. There was one documentary I watched, actually. It was called All the King's Men. It was all about the Memphis Mafia and all their time of living in Graceland, and they've some stories to tell. Let me tell you. My grandma loved Elvis. Elvis was great. There are some incredible people here on these channels for the departed. There is Kim. Johnny only went to one Elvis. Who said that? Mary. John only went to one Elvis concert on Easter 1975. I never forgot it. Have been a long time. Wow, Mary Rayner. What I would give to be at an Elvis concert. I would give my left arm. You're so lucky. I hope you took some photographs, because there's people that have photographs of being at an Elvis concert now, and they're actually selling them on eBay and everything. They're going for a lot of money. Anything related to Elvis at all is making money. Like, that's the way it is. So, hi Nadia Brooke, welcome in. You're not late at all. You're very welcome. A prayer for Sue to be well. She's okay, Marilyn. She's not dying. She won't be that bad. She'll be all right, Sue. She's after eating there a while ago. A spice box she had. I'm nearly on fire after the spice box myself, lads. No one has ever matched him since to the day he smiled you could die for. That's the truth, Marie. He had a lovely smile, didn't he, Elvis? And a very generous man as well. He used to give cars out like sweets to people. It was just crazy. He used to give money to people's cars. He even bought the woman that was his maid or his cook. They used to cook his dinner and his food from. Um, you know, I think he bought her a house, the woman that used to do his cooking. So that'll tell you how generous he was towards people. But then again, people took advantage of his generosity as well at times, I think. Sue, did not realize you were ill. Hope you feel better. You're in good hands with Irish Eyes. Yeah, Chubba Wubba, she's in good hands with me. I'll give her a dose of cyanide now later on. And I'm only joking. She'll be all right then. Kim, oh, so sorry thinking of you, home. Did I miss something there, guys, with Kim? What was that, Kim? Just got my Gleaming Graves channel up. Gutter Girl. I have a short video set as a premiere to air at 6 p.m. tonight. It's just before and after. He did buy her a house and furnished it. Yeah, he brought her up to the house, Marilyn, and he turned around and he said, "Sure, where are we going, Mr. President?" He brought her up to the house and he says, "What do you think of this house?" I think her name was Mary, his cook. "What do you think of this house, Mary?" And she said, "Oh, Mr. Presley, I love it. It's beautiful." And next thing he just hands her the keys and says, "It's yours. I just bought it for you." So that's how cool Elvis Presley was. He would just come up and buy people stuff before you'd even know anything about that. But he's somebody that's never going to be forgotten about. Never, ever. He's 50 years now or more dead, I think, and he's still not forgotten about. Still selling albums or still selling, hits. The concert scarf I have has rounded corners. He only used them in 1975. Then after that, back to the pointed corners. I didn't know that, John, now. You men, says Marie Green. What's wrong with those men, Marie Green? What are you giving out to men again, Marie Green? Jeez, us poor men, lads. Look what we have to listen to. Oh, Sue, I did not know you were sick. If anybody wants to send Sue a get well card, send it to. I'm only joking, guys. I put the link in. His pelvic action rivals none. Elvis the Pelvis, Greg Parrish used to call him Elvis the Pelvis. Tough as nails, Sue is. That's the truth, Kathy. She's tough as nails. And she's a great woman. I am the best man I know, Chubba Wubba. Go man, Chubba Wubba, boy. You tell them. That's it, Chubba Wubba. You tell them, women there, that you are the best man there. Tell Marie Green there as well. Absolutely, he is. Myself, me and Chubba, actually. And Greg, and who else is here? Any other men here? We're all good, guys. We're all good, guys. We're only having the banter, lads. The banter, the bit of crack. If you don't have that, you have nothing. Isn't that right? So what were you all doing today, guys? Were you out and about? Were you shopping? Were you down on the beach? Were you sun-tanning yourselves? Were you in the rain? Have a Pepsi. It always makes me feel better. Have a Dr. Pepper. I love Dr. Peppers. Been raining here, Kim says. I got my garden in. Working. The Dyson's is working. Don't work too hard. The Dyson's Crazy Adventure. It is almost 100 here, hot and clear. Wow, I'd love that. Some people hate the heat. I love the heat. If I was out in the sun country now, I'd be tanned in about a couple of days. I'd be brown as a berry, as we say in Ireland. After about a couple of days or a week, I'd be like a foreign person. I'd be so tanned. That's the way I tan. It's in my family, we just tan. John, how great to have a memento of Elvis. Yes, you should keep that, John. Don't get rid of that scarf. There's loads of people that would kill to have that scarf. You have that Irish charm, Regina. Thanks, Regina. I try to think I do, at times I try my best. Lazy lazing about. I had a sore arm after my 4th booster, Kathleen. I hope you're feeling better now. I never got the booster, guys, to be honest with you, because I just didn't. There was so many people talking about it that I didn't bother getting it. It put me off getting it, to be honest. And if I got the booster now, I could turn into a chimpanzee or something. You never know what happened. It's 90 Fahrenheit here in southern Illinois. I love yours and Sue's. Thanks, Carol McCoy. I won't be burnt after 2 days in the sun, Greg says. I was setting up my nail station table. Needed a bigger one. Needed more space for doing the ladies' nails. So there you go, ladies. Kathy Cousins does nails. So if you all want to get your nails done and have your nails looking nice for when you're going vlogging, don't have your nails not looking nice when you're vlogging. And I must get my own done now, actually, as well. Next time I go on vlogging, get your nails done with Kathy Cousins. Prune juice. My grandma had all of Elvis movies. I watched Elvis's movies, DVDs. I had a few of them and I gave them away to a friend of ours that was, more into watching those at the time. Like, I watched all those. I don't really watch movies over and over and over because I get kind of bored of watching the same movie all the time. But nice wee manicure. Yeah, that would be nice, Kathy. My mom loved Elvis. Sadly, she passed in 2017, and then my older brother passed in 2004, 2 weeks apart. Sorry to hear about that, Marie. May they rest in peace. Your mom and your older brother. Yes, you need a passport to travel to Ireland. Who's coming to Ireland? Marilyn. Why don't whoever? There's a few people actually that was saying to me about coming to Ireland. I'd love to go on a walk with you guys. And if there's anybody ever coming to Ireland, be sure to contact us. You're more than welcome to come with us around on a walk or whatever we do, and a cemetery or whatever. I would love to have you come on a walk with us around a cemetery or whatever we're doing, and it's something we need to do actually soon, is try and, connect more to the subscribers if we can. For anybody that's living in this country that wants to meet us, you're more than welcome to come on a walk with us. It'd be lovely to do it. And if you can't be there with us, we're thinking of doing a stream lab as well, connecting with other YouTubers like Crypto or Cemetery Man, any other cemetery like that channel. We're going to try and connect, do a stream lab together, and maybe throw in a couple of subscribers there as well, that you can all come on, and we can all come on the chat, and all chat amongst each other, which I think might be a good idea, to have subscribers and any YouTubers connecting together. I am at home, just got off from work at the naval base. Do you work at the naval base, Marie? Very cool. It doesn't, Kim. I'm trying to read the comments here, guys. Sorry for missing. Sue, hope you're doing okay. Late fall or early. Oh, Chubba Wubba. Is it Chubba Wubba? You said you're coming to Ireland. Is it Chubba? Chubba Wubba. Wow. If you're coming to Ireland, yeah, we definitely would love to meet. It's something I always wanted to do, was meet. I'm too old to travel now, says Marilyn, but my time in Ireland was precious 20 years ago. You're never too old, Marilyn, if you're able. But you're more than welcome to come to Ireland if you're here. We'd love to meet you as well, if you can. Pensacola, is it Florida? Is that Florida? Evening, Kathy. 40 in the chat, is 39 on mine, I think it says. Hi, Ruth. Someone says, Kathy says, indeed, hoping around November. Now, it could be cold here in November, Chubba, but that's the thing, depending on what is happening. But if not, we'll be early next year. Hopefully, you'll come over and we'll connect and we'll go around for a walk. It'd be cool to get somebody actually from one of the subscribers to meet up with us and go on a walk. I think Sue was supposed to meet someone before in Limerick, one of her subscribers, but they couldn't meet in the end. So it would be lovely to actually meet somebody and go on a walk, and you put a face to the name and you meet somebody and you get to know that person and talk. And Liz, hi Liz. Liz is here. Kathleen Myers. There's still a few here, guys. Penny's here. They're all here. Serenity Sue, yes, you do. Hello, Nadia. I'm reading other people's things. I have a ton of family history, Trouble says. I am looking to hunt down. I still have many family members in Greater Galway area. Well, that's where I'm from. Chubba originally is Galway. Don't get Chubba, he will bring a shovel to bury me in the ground. Are you going, Marie, as well? So we're all meeting up. Marie Green, Chubba Wubba, all of us are meeting up, right, for a bag of chips, and we're going to go on a cemetery walk afterwards. How about that? Liz, I hope you're keeping good. Roma, what part of the country are you from? I think you told me before. Roma G. Nadia is in a bit of pain. Nadia, I hope you feel better soon. I'm just reading there. Marie Green, are you in Ireland? What you told me, Marie Green, are you from the north? Somewhere on the north of Ireland, is it? At the moment now. Yes, I am coming in July if they do not require the vax. Where are you from, Roma? Because I thought you told me you were from Enniscorthy or Wexford or somewhere before. You're in Ohio, but I lived in Kilkenny and Tipperary for about 6 years. I was thinking that. I thought you told me you were living in Wexford before, yeah. I will see everyone later. My granddaughter is stopping over. She's going to her junior prom. Thank you, Nana D, for coming in, and wish your granddaughter all the best on her prom. And tell her I said hello. I hope she has a lovely time. Someday I will go to Ireland and Scotland. Dyson's. Where are you from, Dyson's? I love asking people where they're from, what part of the world they're in. I have, if everybody say where you're from, so I can look. Roma, I love Wexford. Never got to live there, but I visited often. Wexford is a nice part of the country as well. Yeah, there's lovely southeast. There's lovely beaches and everything, and lovely scenic areas around Wexford as well. Yeah. Where does one buy a side box? What's the side box, Penny? DB Punisher Games is in the house as well. Who else is here? Gutter Girl is from Oregon. Regina is from West Virginia. Mountain Mama. I love that song. Dakota. Heyoka Mist. Mary Rayner. Benton, Illinois. Hi, Patrick. Courtney. How are you keeping? The 1798 building in Enniscorthy was amazing, made me cry. I've never been there, Roma. I've seen tons of 1798 rebellion stuff around Wexford, but I've never been to the centre, actually, the history side of it in the centre or whatever. But Kathy's from Newtownards, Northern Ireland, which is not far from Dublin. The north is not far from Dublin, so I hope to get to Dublin someday and then try and go up to the north, because I want to go to Belfast as well. I missed someone there to chat. Who's that? Trisha Mills, thank you for the $10 Super chat.
Super chat.
Do you have local maps of cemeteries? I was doing genealogy research. Sorry guys if I missed. Johnny research for Ireland and got very good records of burials from them. Local maps of cemeteries. Don't really see local maps of cemeteries now unless the priests and have stuff, on record files and stuff like that of who's interred in the graveyard and all that. They'd usually have all that kind of stuff. You could find it if you wanted. Carl. I live in Manchester, says Chubba Wubba in 90. Oh, he lived in Manchester. Guys, sorry if I'm missing chat. Well, you did not have to say it like that, but yes. All graveyard maps are held at the local town hall. That'd be death records and stuff like that, wouldn't it? Death certs and records but there is some of them that are kept in churches because I've heard of records of people who are interred in the cemetery. You ask, or like in USA, I don't know. You can go to the main gate in the cemetery. You can ask the guy that's cemetery keeper. If you're looking for a certain grave, they're able to point it out to you. It's not like that here in Ireland. If you go into a graveyard or a cemetery in Ireland, you're kind of searching for a grave and they're hard to find at times. There's nobody really, unless, I see that a lot in America where people do that. Graveyard maps are maintained by the town engineer. Yeah, but there is a church, Patrick, that I looked up before about records of who was interred in the cemetery or the graveyard. And that was in County Carlow. And it said online, and somebody said that the records were kept by the local reverend, that he had the paperwork of who was interred in the cemetery as well. So I have heard of that before. Now, and what you're saying, I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong, but I'm just saying that that's what I've heard as well. Ruth is going, is she? Good night, Ruth. Thanks for coming in. Am I missing someone in the chat, guys? Christina, if you're there. Hi, Christina, if you're there. I probably missed you. If anybody has any more questions, please type it again because I could have missed it. And I'll try and answer whatever I can. I'm 8 miles from Belfast, says Cathy Cousins. Wow. But I tell you what I was thinking of doing. Your DB Punishers from Romania living in Germany. Germany's a cool country as well, a lot of history there. Do you have local maps? I've seen that. I would love to go to Belfast. I want to visit a couple of mausoleums. DB Punisher Games with the €2 super chat. Thank you.
Super chat.
Lovely people in here, Irish. Happy for you. Thank you, DB, for the €2 super chat. I want to go to Belfast as well to do a couple of mausoleums up there. There's one up there, the Andrews Mausoleum. Was the Andrews man that designed the Titanic. The architect he designed the should I say the whole ship really. I can't think of his first name. Maybe somebody might know in the chat. It's definitely Andrews was his surname. Andrews. The Andrews family mausoleum. I think it's Belfast. I'd love to go and see that. And there was a guy on the movie The Titanic that played the part of Mr. Andrews. Now I can't think of his first name on the movie. Christina, if you're here, welcome to the chat. I can't see your name, Christina, in the chat though. Christina. Maybe I missed it. Hey, okay, Miss. Client brought me a Diabook box that was causing evil inside their home. I placed a ritual for containment and it's in my vault. Strange calls rising fast for some reason. Blessed be my friend. Wow, that's some mixed up stuff there. I wouldn't get into that, to be honest. Carol, in Australia, I was able to get records of death from 1650. Wow, that's a long, long way back. You're very lucky to get stuff like that. Christine is my name. She says Irish Eyes. Regina Duncan, Irish Eyes, I have been looking for you to come upon stones with the name Flannery in Ireland. If I do, Regina, I'll definitely. If there's ever a grave I come across and it's one of your surname family names, please tell me in the comments because I will forget. I have a head like a sieve sometimes, and I forget. But if I ever come across a headstone or something like that, and it's one of a family name that connects to you, and you might think it has something got to do with it, contact me, comment underneath and say, Irish Eyes, could you go back and edit maybe or whatever and check out that. Thomas Andrews, Patrick, thanks, yeah, designed it. Patrick, I don't know if it's you actually that done that video, was it? Is that who I'm talking to, Patrick Courtney? Is it yourself that has the YouTube channel, Patrick? And sorry if I didn't spot that. Roma G with the $10 super chat. Thank you, Roma G, for a birthday spice box. Happy birthday. Thank you, Roma G. Super chat. So it is Irish Eye's birthday. Liz says it is indeed, guys. Another year older. I'm 65 today, so not too bad. I think I can get the pension now at this stage. Maybe if I go about that next week, I might try and go about that next week, guys, and get that pension because I don't want to miss out on that. I surely get that. You don't look a day over 64, lad. Thanks a million, Chubba Wubba. Sure, I'm 65, man. What can I do? 65 years of age now. Not too bad for 65. What do you think? Catty says I'm looking good for 65 years of age. Thanks, Catty. You're my best friend. Catty Cousins. Happy birthday, says Regina. Thank you guys for all the birthday wishes and everything. You're great. You're super. Love you to bits. Love you having you on my channel. Love connecting with you guys. I love when you watch all the videos and leave comments under them as well. Patrick Courtney, I was 68 on the 9th, got drunk and spent the week in the hospital. Oh Lord, Patrick. That doesn't sound too good. I hope you're all right. 45, says Marilyn. No, I'm not 45, Marilyn. I'm 43 years of age today. I turned 43 years old today. So that's what age I am. Wendy Hickson, happy birthday, Irish Eyes. Thank you, Wendy, with the, I think, £5 super chat. Thank you, Wendy. Super chat. Irish Eyes, where do you get your fillers done? Send me the address quick, Kathleen Lynch. Well, Kathleen, I have a brochure there in the drawer someplace and alongside my false teeth as well. So if I find that brochure about the fillers, now the false teeth could be sitting on top of them, I'm not sure. So I'll have to have a good look for them. But if I find the brochure, I'll definitely give you the phone number of it, that's for sure. If I can get around the false teeth first. If that helps you. Let's see, is anyone else here? Kim Sellers says LOL. Happy birthday, Irish Eyes. Yes, 43, better than 65. Arlene Mango. I found that hard to believe. I'm 43 years of 43 years of age. Look, guys, I still have it all grey haired me there, but some people like guys with grey hair. They call it the salt and pepper look, isn't that it? You age as you go along. You go along with your age, and if you're young at heart, guys, that's all you need. Young at heart. Now, guys, I don't want to stay much longer at this because I tell you why. I have to go up and put in my false teeth, and then Sue's premiere is coming on because I won't be able to talk to her without the teeth when the premiere is on. So I have to go up and do that. I meant fillers for your skin. Yeah, that's what I'm on about, Kathleen. Fillers for here and all around there and all that fillers. That's what I'm going to get. I think I have good teeth, guys. What do you think? They're my own teeth. 43 years old. Look. And they're good teeth. I only ever had one tooth taken out in my life, guys. That's it. One tooth I took out. Looking good for 65. Thank you, Nadia Brooke. Love you to bits. Thank you. Gutter girl. I am 29, born in 69, and you do the Common Core math. Go figure that one out. I can't now, Gutter girl. I haven't got time, to be honest. I'll have to get a calculator for that one. Bye, Liz. Beautiful tea. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, guys. I love having a laugh with you. If you can have a laugh, if not, Denise Darrell, happy birthday. Thank you, Denise. Have a great evening, Irish Eyes. Thank you, Penny. You've got great nashers. Thank you, Patrick Courtney. The other ones are upstairs, as I was saying. I'd put them in for Sunday Mass. They're for Mass, the good ones. These are only for doing lives and that, but I wear the false ones upstairs. I wear for going to Mass and all that. Good night, all. We'll be safe and happy. It's Chubba Wubba. Geraldine Burns, happy birthday. Thank you, Geraldine Burns. Boys, I'm going to hit our guys and girls and gentlemen and ladies. I'm going to hit the road. Sue, don't forget to go to Serenity Sue's. It's on in about 28 more minutes. Her premiere is on, Serenity Sue. I'll see you over there on her premiere, guys. And we'll have a chat there as well. Great video coming up, premiere in about 20-something minutes, just over 25 minutes. So get over there and see Serenity Sue's premiere. And my premiere is on at 11 p.m. tomorrow night. The Kennedy Pyramid. Brilliant one to watch tomorrow night. Don't miss it, guys. My premiere, 11 p.m. tomorrow night. The Pyramid Vault. Bernard Pyramid Vault. Don't miss it. Guys, I'll see you in 20 minutes or more on Sue's. If you're popping over for a chat, you're welcome to come over. Come over, we'll have a chat. It'll be a great video. So I'll see you all again soon, guys. Take care and God bless yourselves. And take it easy and mind yourselves. And thank you so much, everybody, for the super chats and the chat. It means a lot. Wish me the birthday wishes and everything else. Good night, Patrick Courtney. Thank you for coming in. Gutter Girl, Kathleen Lynch, Serenity Sue, Regina, everybody, Vivian, Kim Sellers, everybody. Thank you so much. Take care, guys, and God bless. And I'll talk to you soon. I'll see you tomorrow night in my premiere, but I'm going to Sue's now, so I'll see you over there.